What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video, and this is the wrestling news on February 4th, 2025, and we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing wrestling news stories and rumors that you Assassinators need to know from the Sportskeeda wrestling article, including Gunther sends a 6-word warning during WWE Raw, and he is serious, and Triple H to suspend a 38-year-old WWE star following his public outburst at the Royal Rumble potential explored, and real reason why Vince McMahon won the 1999 Royal Rumble, and and what's this? And WWE Hall of Famer addresses a missed Roman Reigns rivalry teased at the 2025 Rumble, and a pitch for a massive WWE WrestleMania rematch, and much more. Starting things off with Gunther sending 6 words message last night on Raw of seriousness, and the Ring General has sent a message after Raw this week. The star made his thoughts clear and didn't mince like his words. Gunther sent Jey Uso a clear warning this week on WWE Raw. He told him that he would make his life very difficult should Uso choose to face him at WrestleMania. The Ring General promised violence like Jey had never seen, and reminded him that he was not fit to be in the ring with him. He also talked about how he'd beat or defeated Jey Uso several times already, including the week prior when Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, when he had an opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event. After the two left, Gunther made it known that he'd not be warning Jey Uso again after his final warning on this last night's episode. And it says right here, he took to social media to say that it had been his only warning. That will be my only, and then this is what he said right here during the episode of Raw. Well, following the episode of Raw, he said on the tweet, that will be my only warning, which added 6 words. And you can see right here on the caption. With Jey Uso having won the Royal Rumble, it will be on him to choose who he will face. While he has not chosen the World Heavyweight Championship just yet, and he will visit Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the moment, it seems that the Ring General may be the one he prefers to face, given the animosity that exists between the two. Ever since the animosity that exists between the two of them, and the coming weeks will reveal more of what's to come. But what are your thoughts on to? But what are your thoughts on to the on to what are your thoughts on to about Gunther sending the 6 word message and should Jey Uso should he or should he not and defy him and choose him as his opponent for WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship? Which now Jey Uso won this. Like I would like to see him face Gunther and be the one to dethrone him for that title. Like which that would be perfect for the storyline. Like he faced him before already, but this time he's ready. He's He's ready for another shot at the world champs. If he can win the Royal Rumble and even main event WrestleMania again, but this time because of the 30-man over the top rope battle royal, I can just see him doing. I can see him, yeah, winning the Rumble. But let me know in the comments down below what your opinions are. But
So put sweet and sour in here, buddy.
but yeah, I think that Jay Uso will probably visit Cody Rhodes. He'll probably tease some things like last night where we also saw the appearance of Charlotte Flair, which I kind of mentioned like on last night's wrestling news, or yesterday's wrestling news video. Like she gonna run into Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley will try to make her challenge her, like to have their trilogy WrestleMania match to even honor up the evens like see who's the better woman into the test. But we could probably see some tease of this match like with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, like probably this coming Friday. But he was like, but in the meantime, he thinks he's gonna hold off and reveal it next week. Like who's he gonna challenge, which will be coming Monday. But let me know in the comments below who do you think is gonna pick, Cody Rhodes or Gunther. But moving on, we got Triple H to potentially uh, could potentially suspend this particular 38-year-old wrestler, like following his public outburst, like at the Royal Rumble, and like yeah, at the Royal Rumble in question, like potential explored, like it says right here, that is exactly like what, like in this 38-year-old star is none other than the architect himself, Seth Rollins. Like did what he, and especially what he did. He was eliminated from the men's Royal Rumble match. The Visionary was dumped out at, at the same time as Roman Reigns, with CM Punk getting rid of the former Shield brothers, like the Second City Saint himself was also immediately eliminated by from behind, like by Logan Paul himself of all wrestlers, and leaving the three in a in the floor in a three-way brawl. That is where Seth Rollins lost it, and he hit multiple curb stomps on Reigns and got into it in a wild brawl with CM Punk. Like at ringside, many WWE referees had to get involved, especially breaking them up. Like, however, the architect like did get to attack the OTC one more, and Seth Rollins even flipped off Paul Heyman, like a very non PG thing to do. So it's very rare for a WWE wrestler these days. And I was shocked. I'm like, did he really just gave him the finger like that when I've ever saw him do that? But anyways, right in the face, he flipped off Paul right in the face and stomping Roman Reigns right into Simba the Steel Steps in the process. This may have been a step too far, like taking his actions from past Royal Rumble frustration, like to a full on public outburst, like to sell the impact of his attack, like the visionary may end up being suspended by WWE, like in storyline, if Adam Pearce can announce it on an episode of Monday Night Raw that Triple H had made the decision to suspend Rollins to his actions at the Royal Rumble, like that would build anticipation, like for his return, whether he is gone for a week or a month.
Oh yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think. It might have been like that.
Well, let me know in the comments what's your thoughts on what are your thoughts on about this situation, and do you think that Triple H is going to eventually act onto this, or do you think that it's kind of too late because if Triple H wanted to do this, he could already been and done this last night on Raw on the post episode after the Rumble. Because Seth Rollins looked like if he haven't done anything at first until he mentioned it, like when he came out to the ring, like if he's not going about to be suspended. But I'm gonna let you guys decide. I don't know what exactly is gonna what's gonna be the situation under this case, and let alone what they call it. I don't know what's gonna be the case or the situation or even the scenario onto this. Yeah, at this moment, but I think that whatever whatever's being a repercussion, we're probably gonna be seeing next week. Next up, we got a WrestleMania 41 matches that has been teased at the Royal Rumble 2025. And funny thing that this on this news article mentions that is because I said the same thing on my Royal Rumble review video. And it says right here that WWE seems to be like leaning like towards a triple threat between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41. While there is obvious bad blood between all three men, it seems like an odd match to book without any championship involved. It says the world title will likely be up for grabs, of course, elsewhere into the into the story, with Jey Uso given the choice to choose the championship he wants to face. Like the Yeet Master has suggested he will challenge Gunther, like which leaves Cody Rhodes open for now. John Cena looks set to win the Elimination Chamber and challenge the American Nightmare. Charlotte Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble match, on the other hand, which could lead to her facing Tiffany Stratton, like at the Showcase of the Immortals. Dang, why I just lost. Oh, before I get into that and continue, I want to show you this video of Seth Rollins doing what he did this past. He did this past Saturday at the Rumble to both Paul and Roman.
Seth has lost it. He's staring a hole through Paul.
But anyways, yeah, back to. Well, yeah, like it seemed like that. I guess what I was saying, Charlotte Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble, which could lead to her facing Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Other WrestleMania 41 matches like that may have been set up, includes Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, considering what happened last night when Kevin Owens attacked him from behind after his qualifier elimination chamber match, like against CM Punk, like after hitting him with a package power driver, which he was probably angry that he didn't help him win the WWE Championship, and like with and with also what's his and also with what's his name with him not helping him win the WWE Championship, and also what's that, and also what was that? And also like he didn't help him win the WWE Championship, and and we also got Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. That's probably going to be in the mix, but which some say that Drew McIntyre's not very happy when he found out that he's going to be facing Damian Priest. And do you think these rumors are true about is it going to be Drew McIntyre versus Priest on that? By the way, or do you, or do you think it's going to be Drew McIntyre get somebody else? Maybe it's on like LA Night, and we can see Drew face Priest and like an elimination chamber event. Which hopefully WWE does that because like it wouldn't really make more sense more than the night situation because LA Knight like kind of accidentally botched the Royal Rumble spot like with but yeah like we could see it could be the Scottish Warrior and the Megastar could be in the could be in the match for it could be in that match at the showcase of the Immortals event. And if you think it's gonna be Knight versus McIntyre, who do you think is gonna win that match? Let me know in the comments. But like, what are your thoughts on any other of these matches that's gonna be probably possibly played? Yeah, just leave your opinions down below. But moving on, we got the real reason why Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon won the 1999 Royal Rumble. Vince McMahon's involvement in the 1999 Royal Rumble is considered like one of WWE's most infamous moments. Like at that time, like McMahon like was in embroiled in his iconic rivalry like with Stone Cold Steve Austin and eliminated the rattlesnake with the with 30 man over the top rope battle royal, of course, and it says right here during a recent edition of what do you what were they taught what were they thinking on backstage pass. Gerald Briscoe like revealed the real reason why Vince McMahon won the 1999 Royal Rumble match, noting it was meant to expand on the evil boss character, like had which has previously been seen as an executive by by been an executive by the fans. He, he said, like, well, I'll tell you what we're thinking there. Like it was just to elevate Vince McMahon's character a little bit, kind of prove that he belonged in the ring. Like Vince had the promos and the mannerisms like to him, but he was never, what you call a 5-star type of worker. The WWE Hall of Famer said the feedback they got out of the win wasn't entirely positive, as many wrestlers backstage questioned the outcome of the infamous match. And it says right here a they got a lot of feedback, and not all positive feedback too. Even some of the guys were why Vince was winning this thing, but they didn't understand where we were going with Vince McMahon's character at the time. It was just like anybody that goes over in that rumble, it's something that elevates your character and elevates your your position in the company. So we wanted to prove to the fans that this was the way to do it. And yeah, McMahon would relinquish his opportunity to face The Rock for for the world title before Steve Austin re-entered the title picture by the defeating his boss inside a steel cage in February 1999. The former chairman of the board would inadvertently capture the WWE Championship months later in the ironic fashion. But what are your thoughts on the reasons that's been said by Gerald Briscoe, and you would believe that it's the reason why he won the Royal Rumble, and do you think it should have been the reason why Vince McMahon won, and do you think that is a good reason why it's on like uh, Vince McMahon should win, because of him having that character of a character of that heel persona that he was playing as the evil boss. Let me know down in the comments, which I'm not sure what to say about that. Maybe it's, I don't know. Excuse me. Even for having that evil heel edge, like the evil heel edge, known as Adam Copeland, or because he just went to AEW, he started using the name Cope until his name, using Cope as his name now in that company. But yeah, I'm not sure if it was a smart idea to win the Royal Rumble just for him to give it up to his arch rival to face the People's Champ, which is kind of very, I say, odd to do. Like even if it is all part of the act, like it doesn't matter. It don't make sense in storyline. Like if like the look at it in that perspective, if you're not gonna plan on fighting the Rock for the championship, like perhaps shouldn't have won the Royal Rumble at all, let alone entering in it. But anyways, next up we got Gunther taunts Jey Uso like following like intense confrontation on Raw last night, and it says right here. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther taunted Jey Uso today. Yeah, taunted Jey Uso today, like on social media, following last night's uh, last night's confrontation, like, which was very intense. Like like on Raw, like in main event, Jey Uso won the men's Royal Rumble match and will be challenging for a major title at WrestleMania 41 in this April. And the ring general like warned like Uso like warned Uso on last night's edition of the Red Brand, like the Red Brand, like that he would make his life hell on the road to WrestleMania, like if he chose him like as his opponent. Like the champion took to Instagram today like to share a video of his warning to the 39-year-old on on Raw, like and added a caption to taunt him, like with the message right with the message he wrote. Legacy is built by beating giants, not shadows. He wrote, which you can see.
The situation here is clear. You got everything to gain, and I got everything to lose. So if you choose me, you force me into a position where I have to give myself a little something to gain about all of this. I want you to understand something. If you choose me, Jay, every week is going to be hell. With WrestleMania being the most horrible display of violence this business has ever seen. I'm going to hurt you, Jay. I'm going to put you down like a diseased dog.
And let's see.
You got. And
Here's the caption right down below where it says it, where he says he wants to wrestle giants and not the shadows, which he's referring to Jey Uso, of course. But but yeah, the way he sent that message to you, I would say, like I think, yeah, if he said something like Jey Uso, I'll be fearing for the lives of those that's in AEW right now because you do not mess with the ring general. Because if I was them, I'll be lighting things up by mocking him by using the signature move with the knife edge chops, or else he'll probably make like if he says he's gonna make hell for Jey Uso every single week until WrestleMania, like I think it'll be much worse for those in the all elite Jacksonville based promotion, like for those that hit the knife edge chops, including my boy Uncle Dax the X, will probably would be a perfect example to the ring generals, a list of people that he's going after he make an example out of Jey Uso at WrestleMania. But anyway, it says right here, Jey Uso will also be appearing on his on this Friday's edition of SmackDown to have a conversation with the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare just recently defeated Kevin Owens in a ladder match to retain the WWE title at the Royal Rumble 2025. I wonder if he returned the Winged Eagle Championship backstage, and we're probably only going to see him beat the WWE Championship. Perhaps that's probably the case. But Kevin Owens attacked Sami Zayn last night also as well after CM Punk defeating the veteran in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And, and what are your thoughts onto the situation, and what are your thoughts onto this message that Gunter also sent to Main Event Jey Uso today, along with the message he sent on Twitter? And do you think that Gunter's going to be a man of his words and going to do all that stuff to the Main Event Geek Master? Let me know in the comment section right down below. But moving on, we got ex-employee reacts to Jey Uso and Gunter's promo on Raw. Vince Russo was not a fan of the promo between Gunter and Jey Uso last night on Raw. Speaking on the week's episode of Sportskeeda's Wrestling's Legion of Raw show, Russo shared his thoughts on the opening segment of last night's show. Like the legend stated that the promo lacked intrigue, and there wasn't nothing memorable about it. Well, I'm not sure if I agree on that last part, but this is what the former writer had to say right here. Gunther comes out and cuts a typical Gunther promo, and I just felt when Jay says somebody just talked about predictability, like I'm going to walk out of WrestleMania as the WWE champion. Like that was as flat as it can be. Like that was just such a cookie cutter finish, like line, like flatter, like in flat, Chris. And it says right here that Jey Uso got a tremendous reaction from wrestling fans. Like last night, on the Red Brand, before he was interrupted by the World Heavyweight Champion. Like champion, it will be interesting to see who the 39-year-old selects as his opponent for WrestleMania 41 in the weeks ahead. And do you agree with? Do you agree with Vince? Do you agree with Vince Russo? And do you think it kind of lacked what they called? It lacked some. I think.
Hey, Julian,
Yeah, bro.
did you ever clean up Max's boo boo?
Yeah, I did.
This still smells bad.
What the heck?
I thought I was smelling something.
But yeah, I just picked it up and I threw it away outside as soon as I took them out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But anyways, what I was about to say. Oh yeah, well, do you think of like some intrigue? I guess you could say. Do you agree with the former? Like, what? What was your thoughts on? But what are your thoughts on to this? Like, do you agree with the former writer of WWE, or do you think he was kind of exaggerating? But if I would say the only thing I think he is exaggerating was memorable, like which we knew what happened right there, and we knew what happened when Gunther said about what Jey Uso, even though like it was too generic, I guess you could say. But like that doesn't mean it was memorable because like for us assassinators, we know that like when Gunther says something, he means it. Just like he means like he's gonna come after those guys that's in AEW, like who does the knife edge chops right onto the chest of right onto the chest of anybody, like into a very painful and deadly manner to those said wrestlers in the company. But yeah, let me know in the comment section right down below what your but let me know in the comments. Like yeah, just let me know whatever it is like that you like what's your opinions on the segment. Yeah, this get me down below. But maybe it should have got more should have more intrigued into it. Like with Jey Uso, could have been more. I don't know, like with him saying like if he choose Gunter, like he's gonna be surprised like what exactly he got planned for him. Maybe he should have put in that direction before he gets into the subject of saying like of saying he's gonna just go into Cody Rhodes and see if and hang out with him and see what will be a perfect opponent for him like to choose from to win the Royal Rumble. Not when who's gonna choose from after winning the Royal Rumble itself. Next up, we got it says next up we got a WWE plans for Gunther to drop the World Heavyweight Championship to a Raw star predicts by a veteran. Gunther has successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship against the top WWE stars like yeah, or successfully defended the world title to multiple top WWE stars. However, a wrestling veteran predicted the company plans to have him drop the title to a Raw competitor. Last year, the main event Yeet Master went one on one with the ring general like twice. However, he lost both matches. Again, at Saturday night's main event this year in January, like last month, like the OG Bloodline member suffered his third loss ever against Gunther in a World Heavyweight title match. Like the 39-year-old recently won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match to earn a World Championship shot at WrestleMania 41, although like Uso was not decided which title like he would go after at the show or shows. Vince Russo claimed the company had already planted the seeds like for another clash between him and the Austrian star. The former WWE The former WWE head writer predicted the current plan is seemingly to have the to have him defeat him and to capture the world heavyweight title at the showcase of the Immortals. He said, "This this is what I see happening. Just looking at the way things are laying out, like they're already done the road, and Gunther like has already stated that Uso has faced him a couple of times, like and have beaten him like so so beaten him both of those times. So think I think they've set that up for WrestleMania where he's gonna get that one last shot like against Gunther and Gunther like and like of and of course we're of course at WrestleMania defeat Gunther for the first time and become the champion. But what are your thoughts on Vince Russo's opinion? And do you agree with the former writer? Or what are your thoughts? And do you think Jey Uso could have a chance of winning the World Heavyweight Championship at the Showcase of the Immortals? Which before even Vince Russo was even saying that, I'm not trying to brag about it or trying to take some shots at anybody. But I'm just saying, but like everybody, it's funny that everybody's saying this right after I said this. I was like if Jey Uso won this, I think this is time for him to 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 challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship and be the one to dethrone him. Like, and finally, because he already wrestled him like at Saturday night's main event, like it would be stupid like to not have him win the next time around. If if he does not win, like what else is what would be the point of him choosing Gunther? Yeah, if he's not gonna win, if he does face the ring general. And I think we're gonna finally see him have his moment. He's already a former Intercontinental Champion. I can see him doing this again, and he can even win the men's again win the Intercontinental Championship. But but yeah, but we're gonna wait and see what's to come in the foreseeable future. On to that note, but next up we got ex WWE star also thinks Jey Uso will defeat Gunther at WrestleMania. And from one WWE legend to or one WWE veteran, I should say, to another, or from an ex WWE veteran to another, predicts Jey Uso is going to win a world title at the Showcase of the Immortals. On the Gigantic Pop podcast, former WWE star Matt Morgan predicted that Uso would beat the ring general if they squared off at the show of shows, like which could not be the case if he challenged the American Nightmare. And he stated, "Does Jey Uso wins at WrestleMania in question? No, I know it's a horrible story, like not to have him win, but he ain't beaten Cody, like so it might be against what's his name, like Gunther potentially. Like I so I so like I could see him beating Gunther. It and if it's and if it's Gunther, like yes, like I could see him beating him, which I would agree. Even if he does face Cody Rhodes, it would probably be less likely with him being still being the underrated single star in WWE. Like him continuing to be into that category. But if he's gonna be facing someone like Gunther, they're gonna be doing some kind of an underdog story, like the bounce back from his latest loss from like over a week ago when he faced Gunther at Saturday night's main event, where he like got demolished and annihilated by the ring general. And I think this is where we're going to tell a story. Like we're going to probably going to be thinking he's going to do it again, and let's just say he might do it again. But Jey Uso probably would make him surprised that he kicks out of it. Which Gunther was like I was not assuming that was going to happen, and then this is where Gunther could try to hit like some of his other side finishers, only for that not to work either, or either, I should say. And Jey Uso gets spears after spear after spear, and super kicks after super kicks after super kicks, with an Uso splash followed up with like he did the Braun Breaker when he beat him for the Intercontinental Championship. And then this where the fans will be stunned when he gets the pin fall of the 1, 2, 3, and your new World Heavyweight Champion, like main event Jey Uso. But let me know in the comment section right down below. Do you agree with Matt Morgan? If he does pick Cody Rhodes, it's gonna be like not, at least 99% of the chance that he's not gonna win against the American Nightmare. Yeah, please leave me your comments down below. But next up, we got WWE Hall of Famer addresses a missed Roman Reigns rivalry teased at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Of all the rivalries, WWE creative teased at the 2025 annual Men's Rumble match, like for Roman Reigns, like once stood up to a WWE Hall of Famer. The veteran called it the creation of a star by the sports entertainment giant. CM Punk and Seth Rollins were the two major names Roman Reigns like predominantly like worked with on Saturday. A triangle program in some form or fashion like was hinted at this season. However, like there was a moment there was a moment when the tribal chief met his cousin, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu, in the middle of the ring. And on the Busted Open Radio podcast, Bully Ray singled out like Jacob, like calling him a star of the rise. Like he claimed the 32-year-old did not like looked out like of place, like and stood in the ring like as a legitimate threat to Roman Reigns. He he state he stated all they did like was stare at one another. Like all they did was stand like there. All they did was walk towards each other. Why is that such a big deal in big questions? Like because Jacob Fatu looked at he belonged because he did belong. The WWE Hall of Famer like praised Fatu for his presence like in the ring, like and how he proved to the higher ups like who put him in that spot, like that he is a top talent on the roster. He added Jacob's facials, like his body language, like his facial and body language, like everything like about him, like at that moment, like sharing the ring with Roman Reigns, like sharing the spotlight with Roman Reigns, like I guess well, with Roman Reigns said, "I belong in the spot. You put me in this spot like for a reason, and I'm going to make everyone believe that I deserve and earned to be here." What are your thoughts on the Bully Ray's opinion? And was this a missed opportunity with Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns, like to do a showdown at the Showcase of the Immortals event? I think it is in a way, but if it wasn't for CM Punk and him and if it wasn't for him and CM Punk and Seth Rollins got into it with the with one another in this three-way situation, I would say this was a major missed opportunity. Like they totally missed out on to the situation. But I think that we could see them can go back and revisit into this feud, like with at least SummerSlam to be his being a place where he could possibly could they could do their one-on-one contest. All right, back here with Assassinators. That's why we got the world's strongest man had to say, adding onto this subject, like about this missed opportunity. He is full like circle, like he's where he is supposed to be. Like I'm glad nobody listened to me because maybe he would have bricked himself early, like and ruined it like for the rest of his career. He's mature. He's a father. Like he has a lot to lose now. Like so, he's a different man, and I believe in a redemption story. Like Henry also like called the 32-year-old like Samoan the star of the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. Swiped up like post like above to view the face-off between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu at the 2025 Royal Rumble. But what are your thoughts on what, what are your thoughts on to this? Yeah, on this face-to-face segment, and do you think they will be facing down the line? I say give it about SummerSlam, and we could possibly can see this dream match between the Samoan Werewolf and the OTC. But moving on, we got a we got a Oscar pitched massive WWE WrestleMania rematch has been in the books. And it says the WWE Universe continues to wait potential potentially like for the return of Asuka, the veteran superstar, like just hit the ninth month, like marked like in their injury hiatus, and mid rumors like of major return like plans of a major return plans of Asuka is now fueled those like talks like by pitching a massive rematch at the biggest at the one so big that a victory would solidify her comeback and championship journey. The Empress of Tomorrow, like last wrestled like at Backlash France on uh, on May 4th, 2024, like where she and Kyrie Sane dropped the women's tag team championship like to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. She then underwent knee surgery to pair an injury that had been uh, nagging her like for months. Like WWE's creative writing team, recently began working on ideas for Asuka's comeback, but it remains to be seen like when she will be back to in ring action. WrestleMania 37 took place in 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic, like forcing World World Wrestling Entertainment to host a limited uh, Mania crowd, like at Raymond James Stadium, like in Tampa, Florida, like the 13-minute uh, co-main event, like of night two saw Rhea Ripley dethrone Asuka of the Raw Women's Championship. Like now that she's close to returning, and Ripley is the Women's World Champion, Asuka wants a shot, and this is what the 43-year-old had took to Instagram to say today, like to pitch the match, like using a graphic like of Omni Man, and Superman. Oscar did not uh, capture, uh, uh, did not caption the post, like but she attached Jeff. Beck's like Jeff Beck's Rollin, Jeff Beck's Rollin, not Rollin, Jeff Beck's Rollin, like and like and tumbling like singles like as the post theme song. Oscar rumored rumored for elimination chamber match like I like at March 1st, like, but that that have not that have not been confirmed. She is expected to remain like with damage control, like in WWE teasing like another WrestleMania rematch as well. But what are your thoughts onto this kind of scenario? And do you think Oscar could be ready enough to be back and be fully clear enough to compete against Rhea Ripley in this WrestleMania 37 rematch? Or do you think it's gonna be and do, and do you think do you think Oscar's gonna win? If so, and if she does get the face with Rhea Ripley, and she becomes a women's world champion, if so, I think this will be her first match that she has won at the Showcase of the Immortals. Like because I think she has not won at WrestleMania. It sounds like another women's wrestler in particular used to been having a record like this until she left and went to the other company. Now she's a multi-time champion, which I'm not sure if I should mention right here, even though it's wrestling news. But I made kind of made the references a bit too obvious. But until they finally won a match, which was for a championship in particular, which I'm not sure if I should reveal right now. But but she ended up not being the champion for long. But anyways, but let me know down in the comment section right down below. But if I think like if she does win, like if she does get the opportunity for the women's world championship and dethrones the Eradicator, I think like yeah she will. This will be marked her first ever Romania that she's ever won. Looking at statistically, of course. But next up from one women's wrestler that's trying to get revenge on Rhea Ripley at the Showcase of the Immortals event to another is Charlotte Flair, returned from her year plus injury hiatus, at the Royal Rumble, in won the 30 women match to a secure a WrestleMania 41 title shot. Like Flair returned to Raw last night and returned like return ended up having words with women's world champion Rhea Ripley. Like officials have been teasing another rematch like between the Queen and the Eradicator. Ripley asked Flair to choose her title for choose her to be choose her title for WrestleMania, or else she would beat the respect out of her, like like the out of her the second generation out of the generation superstar. Let me rephrase that. Like night two, of WrestleMania 36, saw Flair capture the NXT Women's Championship, like from Ripley, the two locked up the two locked up again, at WrestleMania 39, and this time Rhea Ripley dethroned her for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But yeah, what are your thoughts onto this? But what are your thoughts onto this rivalry? between Ripley and Charlotte Flair? Do you think they will have a trilogy match? Like, if and do you think Rhea Ripley's gonna have her way along with you fans that want to have this match? And if so, who do you think? Who do you want to win out of the evens? Like even though an even number against a higher number, but you, but yeah, you never know. Like because when it comes to of two out of three, it could be a very odd way to see. I'm not using the term, but you get the point. But my point is, let me know in the comments. And if it is Rhea Ripley, I think it should be Rhea Ripley's time to shine because because like it's already enough for Charlotte Flair beat her at 2020, and it would probably be best for her Rhea Ripley to get this win out of the Queen of Flares. But let's move on to the next slide. Next up, we're gonna end today's wrestling news with some Bianca Belair news as she shares like unseen video of her a whipping a megastar with her hair before the Royal Rumble. Bianca Belair apologized to a megastar for hair whipping him before WWE Royal Rumble 2025. The EST competed in the Women's Royal Rumble match this past Saturday, like like or this past Saturday night. Let me rephrase that. But was eliminated by Nia Jax. However, popular influencer IShowSpeed was created co- was creating content backstage ahead of WWE Royal Rumble before he was asked to compete after Akira Tozawa was supposed to compete in the men's Royal Rumble but ended up getting attacked by Carmelo Hayes during his entrance. Triple H told IShowSpeed to replace Tozawa, he was quickly eliminated after being hit with a spear by Braun Breaker. Bianca Belair shared a video of IShowSpeed being whipped by her hair and then in pain after he was hit. The women's tag team champion apologized to today on social media and humorously noted that she was trying to take it easy on him. And it says right here, on the caption, like on the on and on the caption that Bianca Belair wrote, she said, "Thanks, IShowSpeed, for coming out to the Royal Rumble." And in a big explanation, sorry you got hair whipped, and speared, hair whipped and speared. I tried to go light on you. While making a laugh emoji, while doing a laugh emoji. So, and Bianca Belair used to be in a tag team with Jay Cargill, but the former AEW star was or has not been seen since she was attacked on the November 2022 uh, November 2020 the, I mean, the November 22nd, 2024 edition of WWE SmackDown. Naomi was since replaced in Cargill, like in the tag team with Belair, like on WWE television, like in WWE could have a huge plan for Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41. But before I get into that, I want to ask you, what was your reaction to Bianca Belair, like posted on her social media, and did you knew that she whiplash ISO speed, or did you did not know that? Just like your boy Super Ninja Austin, and it's true. I did not know. I'm completely clueless. I did not know that she even whiplash the YouTuber. But let me know down in the comment section right down below for those that knew about it. Just give me a comment. For those that are watching, of course, that is. And that witnessed it in person, I guess, or if it was posted on social media, or whatever it's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the place that may be. But moving on, we got some major potential plans with Rhea Ripley capturing the women's world, ever since capturing the women's world championship by defeating Liv Morgan last month at the debut show on Netflix. And Bianca Belair may be in line for a title shot at WrestleMania 41. During in an episode of a live Q&A on Backstage Pass with Wrestle Votes, or no, what I'm talking about, during a live Q&A Backstage Pass on Wrestle Votes, so, the Q&A on WrestleVote, Q&A, I'm talking about during an episode of a live Q&A on Backstage, WrestleVote suggested that the company could be planning on having a Rhea Ripley defeat her title, defeat her the title against the veteran, like at the show of shows later this year, like the Winner Insider, the Wrestling Insider noted that they that they they had not heard about plans for for Rhea Ripley to battle Io Sky. Like I can, this is what he had to say on the Q&A that was live at the time. I haven't heard that Rhea versus Io match specifically. Like I do, think it's shaping up to be Ripley and Belair. That's what reported. Like I believe like Sean Ross had that over the weekend, like that that is accurate. So I think it's where they're going, but I haven't heard anything about Sky. No, like Rhea Ripley has has stated that she would like to battle Bianca Belair to determine who is best. Only time will tell. That that has planned for the 35-year-old on the road to WrestleMania 41. But what are your thoughts onto onto the plans for Bianca Belair? And do you think it will be Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship? Which that's the third person that's been teased that could have a match with the Eradicator for the Women's World Championship besides Io Sky. But the only thing I would say about anything about that could happen, if that's only if Jay Cargill is not going to be in that's not going to be making it to WrestleMania 41, and be facing someone like Bianca Belair and she'll point out the reveal she was the one that attacked her in kayfabe. That's the only way I can see that's going to be a possibility. If Jay Cargill will not be able to make it to face Bianca Belair in the showcase of the Immortals. But either way, let me know in the comment section right down below about it. Like, what are your thoughts on to this? And do you want to see this dream match that's been long way to late to build on? Let me know in the comment section right down below. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Consider hit the subscribe, post notification bell. Also, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite on this list. If I had to pick one, I would say between but I was like, we could see Jey Uso. Yeah, we could see Jey Uso, and we could see Jey Uso. Excuse me, like we could see Jey Uso gonna be the one to dethrone him with Vince Russo saying that, and even Matt Morgan. I'd say those are probably my two. With also Matt Morgan mentioning that Jey Uso is if it was quick up to him choosing Cody Rhodes, it's probably not gonna be the case. But let me know down in the comment section right down below. Like, and but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Considering also hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more SNA videos. And also, please make sure to check out my NXT review video as well, like where we're going to be talking about what match is going on, which features Stephanie McCurd taking on JC Jane, and what's her name? Who else is going to be in that? Oh, Kalani Jordan against Carmen Petrovic. We also got Channing Stacks Lorenzo against Ridge Holland. We also got and Trick Williams teaming with Obafemi against 8 Down Down Under in a tag team match. If Trick Williams wins, he's going to be added to the triple threat match at NXT Vengeance Day for the NXT title, making it a fatal four-way match, and a contract signing segment between Julia, Roxanne Perez, and Bayley to make things official for the triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. And let me know in the comments who exactly do you think is going to win and that on that. But let me know in the comment section right down below on what's your opinions on the matter. But this will be it for now, and I hope y'all have a magnificent rest of your Tuesday afternoon, and I will see you guys there like later on tonight. Like where I'm talking about what exactly went down on the Tuesday night developmental show with some more SNA content. Until you meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye bye, my Assassinators. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, terrific Tuesday afternoon. And I'll catch you guys later on the next video. Bye bye.